Yo, what's up, guys? So, um, if we go to the battle pass, season X ends in 37 hours, and that'd be 24, so 13. So we have 1 day, 13 hours. So then we have 11 hours. So new season comes out Sunday. I suspect after the event. That's what everybody's been saying. It's supposed to, the event happens, and then right after the event, like everybody gets kicked out, and we go straight into downtime for a couple of hours, and then season 11. I will be live streaming the event, but I don't know how the event's supposed to be. We're gonna only Dusty just because I want to hear the whatever the thing is. We'll talk about it. Okay. I just want to talk about what's gonna happen, or what I think is gonna happen when they say all the mid stages. I've already collected all the mid stages. I've already seen what it said. I just want to go back and I listen to it and I just want to take that in depth and think outside the box with that. A day and 17 hours left of the season until that's literally when the season ends. The season ends right after. Oh my god. No! You can kill yourself with that? That's stupid. Okay. But these are the final days of Fortnite. And I don't really know what to say. I don't know what's gonna happen. There hasn't been many leaks. The only thing that we have is a new teaser is the end is near, 2 days. But we already saw this as the last stop, meaning that the season's probably gonna end up ending, but not like that, but if we think about it, the season is going to just be an entire new game of Fortnite. So new map, nobody cares about that. Locations people are gonna be happy that are going are probably junk, haunted, the block, snobby, greasy, the entire snow biome besides that, shifty, and then just these 3 locations: lucky, fatal, moisty, retail, lonely, all of paradise and all that. Maybe not that spot. Probably sunny, probably pressure, probably lazy, probably dusty. I think the only location people are gonna want to keep is maybe Starry, Pleasant, Gotham, and Salty. But here, we're gonna try and get to Dusty without anybody dying or whatever. I don't know, or without me dying. And then we're just gonna listen to it. We're gonna think about it, think it in depth, and hopefully we find out what is gonna happen in the event. But like I said, I've already listened to it, and the stuff that they say doesn't they're referring to something, but we don't know what that something is. And that's the tricky part about this, because usually people end up leaking everything. That's just how Fortnite is. People leak everything. Okay.
What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever. I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witnessed it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? No matter. It seems the lengthy precautions worked. The theorem was a success. You arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion. This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself. Thus this hasty and primitive recording, and why now I find myself looped. Activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end.
Okay, so okay, we're just gonna leave. We're gonna get somewhere safe, and we're probably gonna go to where Old Tomato Temple was. Oh, there's a kid right there. Hopefully, they don't see me. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning, and we're just gonna go up to all of them. Don't you dare land on one. I have a shotgun. Okay, so it said the 7. We already know about the 7. About just it being the 7 people, like the 7 visitor skins. We've already had 3. We've had the visitor, the scientist, and then the plague, or I don't know the skin name, but we know those 3. And it said what the 7 of them are doing is risky. Oh, I just clicked out. Oops. Okay, sorry. It said what the 7 of us are doing is very risky. And if it fails, we lose the bridge forever. I take fall damage, that's good. But it says the bridge. What does it mean by bridge? That's what, because it could be either just a form that they're, or just something that they're relating to, like maybe some bridge within like the universe that can end or that can be destroyed if the 0 point destroys or like explodes, as we saw in the trailer for season 10. Now then he goes on to say something about him being looped, about all the others have been looped. Now before that it said that the 7, so this all happened in a quick matter of time because it said that the 7 of them were doing something risky, and then he said, will I be looped, and muted just like the others, meaning that they already got looped. He's the last one after what they did. And also, okay, so it said that the 0 point needs to be contained, and if we contain it, it will be the end. Now, when he said that, I think he meant something. When I think of what he meant by that was something. Someone just jumped off. But like I was saying, when he said that, I think of something. I don't really know how to explain it, but like, if it was contained and trapped at the same time, everything wouldn't power up that well. Everything would be like glitchy, because like everything started to power down and all that. When it was out, it started cracking. It wasn't its normal self. When we had the unvaulting event, it was just a regular pure just like sphere, and now it's a cracked sphere that's probably gonna end up exploding, as we suspect. And And then it said something about pausing the singularity and going something with junction. Now I wonder if they made all the beacons from stuff in Junction. Now I haven't landed Junction in a while. I don't know if stuff are missing, if it's empty now or what. But they said activate the beacon right as that timer hits 0. That means that there's one more beacon. There is one more beacon to be activated. And if I'm thinking straight, this is just my guess. If he's following me, come on. But this is just my guess. My guess. When he said that, I think of. I'm gonna just keep on saying that. Like when I think of that, I think he means like because all of the other beacons were small and did the location of which they were all like made, whatever. So maybe this is a bigger, maybe more advanced beacon if it's going to change the entire map. Now, we don't know if it's going to change the entirety of the map. But then again, when he said when it hits 0, activate the beacon. And now, I think they are trying to stop everything from happening. The explosion of the island, the crashing of the meteor, the launch of the rocket, and the 0-point explosion. I think they are trying to stop it by using the beacon. So then when they use the beacon, when the beacon activates, it'll send everything into like an inner dimension. Oh my god. Yeah, it'll bring everything into an inner dimension, or like a multiverse. Everything will be in a multiverse. Okay, wait then. Okay, everything will be in a multiverse. And everything will restart. Everything will get like sucked up. Now, one of the things he said was something about how him watching it alone, or him seeing it firsthand, and them pinching it made it inevitable. That means that when he says that, I wonder if that means he didn't suspect anything to happen because nobody calculated the formation of the island. But like I was just saying, he was watching it firsthand. Meaning that one of those tapes came from season 6 when the event happened at Blue Lake and it exploded and we were all brought into that dimension. We're gonna listen to that one more time in Playground. After this, we're just gonna think about it a little bit more. Just things that I forgot about. We're just gonna think of and all that. Okay, like I was saying though, I don't even know where I left off. Let me just refocus for a little bit, just for a couple seconds. Okay, I'm good now. So, oh my god. So, when he said he watched it firsthand, so one of those clips came from season 6, when the cube exploded, and we're all brought into that dimension. And what I think is going to happen is we, or they, the 7, whoever's going to activate the beacon right as the timer hits 0, I think that like they said, no one calculated the formation of the island. So if nobody calculated the formation of it, nobody will have calculated the explosion of it. Which I think they think that it's gonna explode before or after the timer hits 0. But everything is gonna start happening right as that timer hits 0. And I think we're gonna be brought into a multiverse, meaning that we're gonna be brought into like 2 dimensions. And when I think of like us going into two dimensions, I think everything will be like all messed up. It won't be the right thing. Like when you watch the trailer, you were in the 0 point, the Nexus. You were in the Nexus or whatever. You were in that dimension, and everything got sucked up. Now, with a multiverse, it's just a bunch of like random stuff. So, what if, okay. But what if everything's all messed up? Like, you know how all the skins are all messed up and all that, right? They weren't the right skin. Like, we had 2 different skins, or we had skins. Oh god. But, so, when I was saying, we're just gonna stay here for a little bit. So, like I was saying, we're gonna be brought into a multiverse. All the skins were just new skins, maybe younger skins, older skins than what we had in the past previous seasons. So, then everything else, before the skins got sucked up, everything else is gonna get sucked up. And then, so once everything's sucked up, everything will change. So will the bad. And like we saw, the rocket was flying through, so the rocket's gonna launch during, or it's gonna be already going, and then the 0 point explodes like the exact time. Like, it's gonna explode as the rocket's flying, and then it'll go through the 0 point dimension, and then that's when we like see everything. Now it'll change everything. So if it's gonna change what happens with the rocket event, then it might change what's gonna end up happening with the map, the skin, everything. Just everything in the Fortnite universe. I have no help. There's a kid right there that I don't really use it. Here, we're gonna go in here. And we're gonna use it. Oh, there's a kid right there. This might be my chance Dude. Get it. Oh! Oh my! No! No, I hit the one. He was so low too. Dang it, okay. So, we're gonna go on the playgrounds real quick. We're gonna listen to it. We're just gonna take it even further than what I said. Now, I think he was trying to get the original state of the Fortnite map back, and when he did that, it was a mixture of old season, and with the 0 point and the time messed up, it'll be an in-between type thing. Because time is messed up, like that's back. The meteor's back, but not the old map. And he thought that he could bring everything down. Greasy Grove, I mean, it's not the same. Moisty, not the same. The cube isn't really the same. It's not going in the same path. And I find that weird. That's just like the weirdest thing to me.
What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done
So we're
or
watching,
we lose the bridge forever.
And they're
I
gonna lose the
speculate that
bridge.
no one calculated the formation
Yes.
of the island. That interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witnessed it firsthand,
Okay,
it's
yeah, that's
obvious
what I'm
that
talking about.
pinching alone made it inevitable. When I hear this again, will it help me remember? Or once looped,
Yeah,
will
okay.
I be just as muted as the
He's
others?
gonna be looped,
No
meaning
matter,
that
it seems
he's
the lengthy
back in
precautions
the...
worked. The theorem was a success. You arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of
Okay,
expansion.
so...
This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself. Thus this hasty and primitive recording. And why now I find myself looped.
So he just got looped.
Activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end.
Okay, when he says beacon, and you need to activate it, I think he's talking about the rocket. So, that could be interesting. But he said, once looped, will I be muted just like the others? Will he be looped? Okay, the timer's not there. But from what we saw, it was like an hour and 17 hours. Or no, 1 day and 17 hours. But he said once looped, and okay, here. I'm just gonna die this audience. We're gonna go to the 0 point. Now he said loop, and how we arrived right after, like, everything got looped. And what I think he means by looped is like everything's being sucked in, and that's what it means. Like everything is being looped. Means that it's just gonna keep on happening. Like it's gonna get sucked up. It's gonna be brought all the way back to where it originally was in season 1. What the heck is up with that Toto? You guys, yeah, like right there. See that? But yeah, like, and it's just gonna, like, it's gonna be a loop. So it's just gonna keep on happening. Everything that's here is gonna get sucked up, put back where it was in season 1, and then the season are gonna progress, and it's just gonna keep on happening. Now, we arrived right after everything got looped. So that means that everything got looped once, and that something expanded. Now, I think what he means is that we arrived right after expansion. And expansion, the only thing I can think of expansion is the snow area. So like all of that area. That's the only expansion I can think of right now. So, but then, oh no, wait. I don't know. I can't think of anything that's gonna happen. I don't know. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you guys think everything, like, I hope you guys believe everything that I just said. Whether it's wrong or it's right, I'm not saying it is, but maybe everything I just said will happen. But it said it must be contained once more, and hold up, I'm putting 2 and 2 together. So it said it needs to be contained once more, and it or everything is being looped. And if everything's being looped and it needs to be contained once more, then this has happened before, and it needs to end right now. So if they try and stop it, then it'll just become another loop. So the rocket will go into the 0 point, it'll blow up, and then everything is going to be sucked up, it's going to be gone, and we are going to be sent on the battle bus going away as all the destruction is happening. And it said the last stop with them on the battle bus and waving away. And if what they did was risky, they're trying to stop the 0 point once and for all after everything's been looped, and they want to contain it once more, not by keep on doing the same thing that they kept on doing and they kept on looping. They want to destroy it, in which they mean contain. They want to destroy it so then they save us or the people watching, as I just said, with the destruction of everything happening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe this is right, maybe it's not. I think what I just said was just putting two and two together, and I think that's pretty like smart because it needs to be contained once more. Everything's being looped. I don't know. That just makes the most sense in my head. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't in yours. I don't know. Tell me what you think is gonna happen. In the comments. I don't know. We'll find out though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, and I will be back tomorrow and Sunday. Peace.